Football is undoubtedly one of the most lucrative sport businesses in the world. It is a sport that sees hundreds of footballers across the globe take home hefty sums of money weekly and monthly. Some footballers even earn over £1 million in a week. Playing football also comes with lots of fame and fortune, which is why an average footballer can easily afford just more than the basic necessities of life. However, if one is not very careful, all this fame and fortune can go down the drain within a twinkle of an eye. Some football stars end up losing everything they made during their careers due to addiction, reckless spending, or divorce. Recently, we heard of a football star, Ashraf Hakimi, who plays for PSG, whose wife, Hiba Abok, has asked for divorce. She asked the court to grant her 50% of Hakimi's wealth as settlement. Will I say fortunately or unfortunately, Hakimi's wealth is in his mother's name. Today, we'll be discussing the experiences of five other football stars in history who were forced by the court to part ways with huge sums of money as settlement for divorce cases. Number one is Emmanuel Eboué. He is a 39-year-old Ivorian former professional footballer who played as right back. From ASEC Mimosas, he moved to Europe to play for Belgians Beveren in 2002. He spent most of his career from 2005 to 2011 with Arsenal of the Premier League, playing 214 games, including the 2006 UEFA Champions League final. Later, he moved to Galatasaray, where he played regularly and won five domestic honours in Turkey. Eboué made his international debut for Ivory Coast in 2004, eventually earning 79 caps by 2013. He was part of the Ivory Coast squad at five Africa Cup of Nations tournaments and two FIFA World Cups. Eboué had three children with his former Belgian wife, Aurélie, whom he married before joining Arsenal. In December 2017, Eboué told Sunday Mirror that he was poor and homeless due to his divorce and bad investments under his wife's control. The 39-year-old said this divorce drove him to the brink of suicide after his wife, Aurelia, allegedly took everything he had, including their three children, mansion, cars, and their first house in North London, where he was ordered by a court to surrender ownership. If you have watched to this point, kindly subscribe, turn on the notification button, and like the video. You can also share the video if you can. The second is Ryan Joseph Giggs. Ryan Giggs is a 49-year-old Welsh football coach and former player. Regarded as one of the greatest players of his generation, Giggs played his entire professional career for Manchester United Football Club of England and briefly served as the club's interim manager. He is one of the only 28 players in history to have made over 1,000 career appearances. Giggs married his longtime partner, Stacey Cook, in a private ceremony on 7th of September 2007. They have two children, both born in Salford, and lived in Worsley, Greater Manchester, close to where the player grew up. Stacey had stood by the former Manchester United player even after he had an affair with his brother's wife. However, in 2016, this then wife, Stacey, filed for a divorce as he was set to lose half of his £40 million fortune. After Mrs. Giggs heard her husband had flirted with waitresses at a restaurant he owns close to his £6 million mansion in Worsley, near Manchester, she began proceedings to push ahead with the divorce. In 2017, the Mirror reported that Ryan and Stacey Giggs' marriage was eventually dissolved in just 43 seconds in a divorce settlement worth £40 million. Wow. The third is Paul Merson. He enjoyed a successful career at the Arsenal Football Club of England. The 55-year-old English former professional footballer and manager won an FA Cup and a league win with the North London club. However, earning a decent salary in those days, he was almost left homeless after suffering from alcohol and drug addiction and being involved in a messy divorce case. He has been married 3 times and has 8 children, including 2 daughters. Merson was forced to sell his West Midlands home to finance many of the problems he faced. Nelson divorced his first wife, Lauren Costin, in 2000, just 3 years after renewing their wedding vows, with Nelson's drug, drink, and gambling addictions proving too much after 10 years of marriage and 3 children. He eventually lost everything he had, close to £7 million, including houses, cars, marriages, his entire pension, and his self respect. The former midfielder has since recovered and currently works as a regular pundit for Sky Sports, although he considered quitting in 2020. The fourth is David James. David Benjamin James is a 52-year-old English former professional footballer who played as a goalkeeper. James is fifth on the list of all-time Premier League appearances, having played in 572 top-level matches and held the Premier League record for most clean sheets with 169 until Peter Cech surpassed this record. He holds the record for the most penalties saved in Premier League history. However, despite earning an impressive £20 million from his football career, a messy divorce with his wife, Tanya, in 2005 meant that one of English football's famous goalkeepers struggled to pay off debts. Aside from football, David was also making good money through modeling contracts with Italian designer Armani, but as the debt increased, he declared bankruptcy in 2014. It is not clear how David went bankrupt. However, a report via The Sun suggests this has happened as a result of the divorce with his wife, Taya. He paid his ex-wife, Taya, £3 million when they split in 2005. His most recent position was a manager at Kerala Blasters FC in the Indian Super League in 2018. Currently, he is also a pundit on Sky Sports football coverage. The fifth is Thierry Henry. Thierry Daniel Henry is a 45-year-old French professional football coach, pundit, and former player. Henry is considered one of the best strikers of all time, one of the best players to play in the Premier League, and Arsenal's football club greatest player of all time. Henry was runner-up for the Ballon d'Or in 2003 and the FIFA World Player of the Year in 2003 and 2004. He was named the FWA Footballer of the Year a record 3 times, the PFA Players Player of the Year a joint record 2 times, and was named in the PFA Team of the Year 6 consecutive times. He was also included in the FIFA Pro World 11 once and the UEFA Team of the Year 5 times. Henry had success with France winning the 1998 FIFA World Cup, UEFA Euro 2000 and 2003 FIFA Confederations Cup. He was named French Player of the Year a record 5 times. Named to the UEFA Euro 2000 team of the tournament. Awarded both the 2003 FIFA Confederations Cup Golden Ball and Golden Shoe, and named to the 2006 FIFA World Cup All-Star team. In October 2007, he became France's record goal scorer, a record he held until December 2022 when Olivier Giroud broke this record. After amazing 123 appearances and 51 goals, Henry retired from international football after the 2010 FIFA World Cup. However, despite Henry's greatness on the pitch, he has also been forced to pay dearly owing to a divorce. Henry married English model Nicole Mary, whose real name is Clara, on the 5th of July 2003. The couple were married for 4 years after meeting on the set of the renowned Claire advert in 2001. However, the pair were forced to divorce 4 years after their marriage. Claire was granted a speedy divorce in September 2007 on the grounds of Henry's unreasonable behavior after he was linked to makeup artist Sadie Hewlett. It was claimed that Claire found text messages to another woman on the French star's mobile phone when he was a player in Barcelona. Henry was ultimately forced to pay his ex-wife £8 million in a divorce settlement that year. Thank you for watching. Until my next video, stay blessed.